So I'm just about to lay it out like it is, man. This might be a hard pill to swallow, but what I'm about to tell you in this video, you probably already been feeling this, okay? But I'm just gonna confirm it to you because you're not crazy. This is real. Your family members, unfortunately, your family members is a bunch of snakes and they fake and they don't like you. And I'm about to tell you why in this video, all right? So don't forget to subscribe to your big bro, Trend Genius, man. At the end of this video, I got something very special for you also, by the way. And remember, folks, don't respond to that person at the very bottom in the comment section that's telling you to WhatsApp them, Telegram them. That's not me, folks. I would never ask you to Telegram me or WhatsApp me, okay? So beware of them fake scammers down there, all right? So the thing you must understand about your family, man, they not who you thought they was, all right? As a kid, you know, you probably grew up thinking like, you know, your auntie was larger than life, your daddy, your mama, your cousins, your nephew, and whoever in your family. You probably grow up thinking like, yo, they larger than life because you little, you don't know nothing. You feel me? You just a free spirit when you a kid, you know. But like the more you got older, the more you get older, you start to realize how fake your family members really is. They don't have your best interests at heart, all right? Because you start to see this with your own two eyes because you can actually think for yourself now. And see, this is what they don't want you to do, all right? They don't want you to think for yourself. That's why all your life growing up, you know, if you was a quiet person, they wanted you to stay quiet. They didn't want you to talk. They didn't want you to speak up. They didn't want you to lead nothing. They don't want you to run nothing, okay? But the real truth of the matter is, whether you think it or not, man, but there are family members right now who talk behind your back. They talk behind your back, all right? They talking about you. It ain't no other way to describe it. They do talk behind your back. I don't care if you're the nicest, most sweetest, most God-fearing person there is, all right? They still is talking behind your back. They won't tell you this, all right? This can even be your mammy or your pappy, all right? They ain't exempt either. You probably think your daddy is your best friend. You probably think your mama is your best friend. You probably think, you know, your uncle is your best friend. You probably think that. But the truth of the matter is, whether you believe it or not, your family, them people talk behind your back and they smile in your face. This is what they do. And the reason why they talk behind your back is because they feel like they can do it, because they feel like they know you better than anybody else. So, you know, that's one thing you got to keep in mind about your family. The reason why they treat you the way they treat you is because, you know, they don't want to respect the fact that you growing, that you becoming a better person. They only see you as somebody from the hood. You know, they only see you as somebody from the neighborhood, and they feel like that's who you always gonna be. So they never gonna respect the fact that you trying to change or you trying to make yourself better. They never gonna give you credit for that because they just think that you just still this little old kid and you don't deserve no respect. But that's why they talk behind your back. You feel me? So like I said, man, this could be anybody, man. Your family is jealous of you. All right, it could be your ex. It don't matter. It could be your ex-wife, your husband, your girlfriend, anybody in your family, your ex-girlfriend or whatever. Whether you think it or not, whether they not reaching out to you or not, they actually looking at you low key. Yeah, I mean, you might send them a message, they might not respond or something like that, but they see it though. They know who you is. You they family member. They know who you is. You know what I'm saying? Don't let them trick you and make you think, oh, I was busy. I was busy. But they seen your message. They knew that they seen you message them. You know what I mean, bro? Your cousin seen you message him. You know what I mean? Your ex-wife seen you message her. She just didn't want to respond because they look at you low key. They looking at you low key. They studying you. They critiquing you. They already know where you be at. They know what your life like. They know how much money you making. They did the Google research and all that shit. All right? Even if they don't speak to you, your family is low-key watching you, but they low-key jealous of you at the same time. And listen, this could be your daddy side, your mama side. I don't care who it is. I don't care where you at right now. If you got a social media page, they is watching it, period. They might have a private page or something, but they watching it, and I'm telling you, they talking about it behind your back, and you don't know nothing about it. But see, they make you think they not present. They make you think that, you know, you're all alone, that you lonely. But them be your biggest fans and your haters at the same damn time. All right? I told you this is going to be a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. And see, the reason why they do this, man, this is reason why your family be jealous of you, chosen one. This is why they just First of all, they know you the chosen one. All right. First of all, they know you the chosen one. Like if you the smartest in your family, if you the most divine being in your family, and you got a spiritual presence about yourself, not religious like some of your other family members is, they religious. All right. But if you like a spiritual family member, if you spiritual, they gonna be jealous of you. They gonna try to undermine you. They gonna try to praise other family members that you close to and stuff like that, just because they don't want you to get the credit. You ever been seen a situation like that in your family where it's like they give all the praise to her, like they do so much for her, they talking about her, you know what I mean? Your mama talking about them and stuff like that. Look what they did. Look what they did. Look at what they doing. Oh man, they doing this and they got a new car and this and that. Like, and you just be like wondering, like, yo, why they don't never praise me? Why they don't never give me the props? I'm doing this. I got this going on. It's because you the black sheep of the family. It's because you the outcast. It's because you the chosen one. You the most smartest. You the most divine. You the most good-hearted. You feel me? You the most spiritual. And see, they know that because they can feel your energy when you come around. They already know that. All right? And so what they try to do is instead of giving you the praise, instead of acknowledging you and giving you some kind of props, they'll put it all in another family member who ain't nowhere on your level, period. Ain't nowhere on your level, period. You get what I'm saying? It's like they'll praise your family member that's a manager of this company, right? Like she could be a manager or he could be a manager at this company, right? But you got your own cake business or something, right? Or you got your own you starting up your own liquor company, right? And you got samples and all that. It could be something like that, right? That's more important than the manager of the company. The person that got their own liquor company and they got bottles of it, they trying to hustle it and all this, but they won't never give you no credit. They won't never say, "Oh man, you got a food truck. Oh man, you got a food service or nothing." They're gonna give that manager of that company, that woman in your family the credit. They're gonna give it to her because she's like, it's not the best career in the family, but it's like closest to the best. But they know you got the best shit. So they'll be jealous of you and they'll give all your credit to another family member. This is what they do, man. This is what your family members do because they fake. They some snakes. They some Decepticons. Oh, Decepticons and some niggatrons. All right. That's what these niggatrons do. All right. They slow. They kind of slow. All right. And they mad because you fast. They mad because you think on your feet. They mad because you can think for yourself. And see, that's what they've been wanting to do the whole time. See, one thing you got to understand is like when your family, when you was quiet, your family had control over you, right? They was using you. They could tell you what to do. They give you instructions and they point. They say, go do this. And they say, do that. And they say, sit down. They say, no, you don't work there. You don't work here. Like when you was not thinking for yourself, they was controlling you, right? But ain't it funny how they started to switch up and act so strange when you finally started to speak up for yourself? Ain't that funny? Huh? That's funny, ain't it? And only thing you doing is you just trying to take control and take responsibility for your life. They don't want you to do that. They don't want you to take control of your life. They don't want you to become nothing because most of your family members is narcissists. All right? They narcissists. And most of your family members, they always trying to impress everybody in the family. Like you got some family members that's in your family, right? Your little cousins or older cousins or whatever, right? They whole MO is, I want the family to see me as the best family member. You ever been in a cookout or you ever been at a family reunion or a banquet with your family members or birthday party or something, and you got this one family member that's in there just trying to act like they just know everything, or they are trying to outshine everybody and trying to give all the instructions like, yeah, and yeah, what we need to do, y'all, is we need to take a trip to such and such on the 23rd. We really need to do this. The family has been going through something for so long, and God told me to tell y'all that we need to do this. And I've already talked to the people so we can get like a travel package. And that's the person right there. That's the person right there that's trying to hog the spotlight. That's the jealous person. All of them jealous. All right, but see, they'll give that person more credit, but they'll undermine you, the person that really know how to book the shit. The person that's really did traveling already. They won't ask you how to do it. They'll ask this dummy right here how to do it. This is what they do because they narcissists. They feel like they if they can't control you, then they don't like you no more. Damn. So if they can't tell you what to do, they don't want to have nothing to do with you no more. I don't want to mess with you no more. No. Why you don't want to mess with me? Because they can't tell you what to do no more because you think for yourself. You know what I mean? They want to be known as the most successful. That's why they don't give you no credit. And you doing good. And you might be out on your own. You might be lonely or something like that. You taking control of your life. You taking care of your kids. And you just living it up. You just trying to be the best you can be. But see, they not going to call you nothing because they don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to be ahead of them. They want you to be good, but they don't want you to be ahead of them. See, when you start getting ahead of your family members, that's when they all start dropping off like flies. That's when they all don't call you. They don't talk to you. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. Your mom and them be acting funny and shit. Why? Because you good, but you better than them. You see what I'm saying? And they can't live with the fact that you better than them. This is how family members do because they some narcissists. They some damn Decepticons. And see, you got to really be careful, too, because the family members, the ones that play like they really do like you, like they got your best interest at heart, they ain't exempt either, okay? Just like your mom and daddy, grandma, whoever, that don't make them better than nobody else. They the same, all right? They despise you, too, low-key. I'm just keeping it 100 with you, okay? They just smiling with you and agreeing with you and act like they on your side, but they be talking behind your back, too. They talk behind your back just as much as your other family members do. And see, one thing you gotta watch out for family members like that is the ones that's always trying to act like they on your side. They talking to you and shit about other family members and all this and that. See, them the ones that feel like you owe them something. Like, you owe me. You owe me something. Why I owe you something? Because I'm on your side. Like, nah, you don't owe them nothing. That's one thing you gotta understand about your family. You don't owe your family nothing. And blood is not thicker than water. Walking on water is thicker than blood. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time. Blood is not thicker than water. Right? Walking on water is thicker than blood. Okay? So that's one thing you got to understand, man. I just want you to be mindful of this because they shady, man. They shady, and they don't. They feel like you owe them something. That's why it's all happening like this because they feel like since they know you, and you becoming a better person, your greatest version ever. They feel like, okay, well, if you ain't always on their jock, if you ain't always calling them to get advice, if you ain't always looking up to them no more, then they don't want to have nothing to do with you because they feel like you owe them something because they your family member. You don't owe your family members shit, not a damn dime. You don't owe them nothing. Y'all grown. Everybody's grown. You don't owe them nothing. Just because you trying to change your life and you making yourself better and you expanding your territory and you coming up creating businesses and stuff like that, you don't owe them nothing. They got the same hands and the same legs and breathe the same air that you do. They can do the same thing that you do. Don't let them discourage you and make you feel like you owe them something and they try to act like you need them. That's why they try not to be in your life so you can feel like you need them. You don't need their ass for nothing. Chosen one. That's why your family be jealous of you. But nah, real talk. So listen. If this video resonate with you, if you got some fake snake ass family members out there, then listen, if you want to watch the rest of this family series, you want to watch the rest of I'll talk about your mama too. Yeah, I got videos for them too. All right. If you want to get the rest of this series on how fake your family members is, I got a whole list of videos that ain't even on YouTube. If you want to get this whole new series of fake family members and you want to watch the rest of this video, look below, click below. I got a little link down there. It's going to say family series. Okay, you're going to click that link and look, I put it 70% off up until Wednesday just because I want you to watch it. Yeah. So if you want to watch another video like this where I'm talking about how fake these family members is, click that link below right now and get that rest of that series and you will see how fake your family members is even more. It gets deep. Oh, it get deep. It get deep. You ain't heard nothing yet. But anyway, man, this your big bro Trend. I hope this video resonated with you. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hey, share this video so your family members can see it. They gonna see it. And if you see this video, you fake family member, we talking about you. Oh, it's your big bro Trend, man. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.